Hey YouTube, I just wanted to make a quick video because before I started reading the book I'm reading right now, I was reading Game of Thrones, and now I'm reading Fingerprints of the Gods by Graham Hancock, and I'm just noticing a lot of really weird parallels between the two books, and I'm sure there's not a lot of people who've read both of these books, but if you have, or if you'd like to, I want to point out some similarities between what Graham Hancock thinks, like, where people came from, and then, like, the story of the first men in Game of Thrones. It's just a lot of very similar things. Like, they're both called the first men. Graham Hancock talks about 7 sages who brought just the knowledge of civilization to people, and then there's the 7 in Game of Thrones. And then, let's see here, lost knowledge, like how to form Valyrian steel. I mean, there's a lot of lost knowledge with the Valyrians, which were a very advanced civilization, and then that it got crushed by fire, basically, which is very similar to what Graham Hancock talks about happening to a lot of other civilizations. And then there's the worldwide seasonal changes, which Graham Hancock talks about a lot, about 10,000 or 12,850 years ago. Huge shift in the seasons of the Earth because of the comet strike, and then, you know, changing from summer to winter in Game of Thrones, and being able to kind of predict that. They both kind of want to predict these catastrophes, and then carry it on and tell people that, you know, they're coming, look out, winter is coming, that kind of thing. It seems like these lost civilizations that Graham Hancock talks about are trying to warn us that this catastrophe will strike again, and it seems like they're trying to give us a timeline of when it happened last and when it's going to happen again. I don't know if there's anybody out there who's read both of these books and feels like there's other similarities between them. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. I just thought this was really interesting, because I really like Game of Thrones, and I really like the Graham Hancock and what he's talking about, and it seems like there's a lot lining up there. So, like, when I was reading Game of Thrones, I was like, oh, this is great fiction, but it seems like a lot of it is actually based in a little understood truth of us, our truth. Human history is in Game of Thrones a lot more than you actually think it is. So go ahead and check out these books. I'll put links in the description to both of them. If you don't have Audible, I'll try and put a link down there so you can sign up for free and then listen to the books for free. But I really want to just talk about this. So if you have anything to say, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'd really like to start a discussion on the similarities between these two books. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.